Hi everyone, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Mallory. If you'd like to become one of my pals, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below along with the notification bell. Normally, or for a while now, I don't usually tell you like what day it is because I am one of those people who don't promptly like upload and edit like same day or next day. Like sometimes it takes a day or two. So it is, as I'm filming this, it is the day after Easter, and I'm filming this for two reasons. One, look, this is the day after Easter, and there's snow on the ground, and I think it's still flurrying a little bit, maybe. It's in the 30s, and we got 6 inches of snow. My mom had to shovel snow this morning, shovel the driveway so she could get to work. So kind of having like a snow day. I've just pretty much been like taking it easy because I don't feel so hot. I mean, I'm hot like temperature wise, like what on earth. But just not feeling the greatest, and honestly I'm very exhausted because it's the day after Easter, and Easter, I'll just mention that real quick. It was crazy. It was a lot of fun, and by crazy, like when you are around young boys, 2 7-year-olds and a 2-year-old, like, you know, they like to have a good time. And then like my dad was like getting really like into like playing with them and like having these crazy ideas, and like we were like having races and we were running outside, and it was just like a lot of exercise. But anyways, here I am, and I just feel like crying, so we're gonna just like have a little chit chat. And y'all know that we're moving. And honestly though, if someone said to me, oh, like something happened or things fell through or like this and that, like fill in the blank, you know, and we have to be here like a whole other year, not just like, oh, till the end of summer, but like through a whole nother fall and like a whole other winter, like see it in next January, I would be like, you know, I'd be like so upset. Like, talk about like, I need like heavy antidepressants, to be honest with y'all. Like, if I had to be stuck here, it would be a disaster. So it's weird that I'm crying, like, and that I'm very sad. Because I'm finally, like, on board with everything. When we tried this last year, like, clearly I was not on board and I was not cooperative. And I had my first adult panic attack. I didn't know that was a thing until it happened. And we were looking to downsize, obviously, and that's like what we're still doing, but we were just gonna still stay in New Jersey, just in a smaller place somewhere, and that was so not appealing on thousands of levels. So it was rough, and I think I talked about this, hopefully I talked about this in a video, where the thought of like putting a for sale sign in the front yard, even if it's like a for sale, by owner sign, it's just like the last thing in the world I wanted. But obviously, like, it has to happen, and it has happened. And like the day that it happened, it just felt like really, really weird, because it's one thing like you're putting stuff online and people are like commenting or they're tagging other people to like have them like see your post because it's like, hey, you know, and stuff like that. It's a little less, I want to say, traumatic and traumatizing than like being like it's legitimately like for sale. So between all and I've helped out a lot with the online stuff, and I'm going to continue doing that because I just feel like whatever I can do to help my mom, like, right? But we did that. We have like some signs and stuff out, and then I had this idea of maybe putting like little brochures or something out about the condo, because that still has not sold. But again, I always say fingers crossed while you're watching this, hopefully the condo has sold, because seriously, hopefully it has. But because maybe people here, you know, that are looking to buy this house might want a condo, or maybe someone that could see this house is for sale if we like put out like little pamphlets, brochures or whatever, also do like the same thing for the condo, because hello, New Jersey, it's the day after Easter and it snowed. Like, enough already, Mother Nature. So anyways, I got off the phone with my mom. I was like started to like tear up while I was on the phone with her, because she's busy telling me about all these phone calls she's getting and all these people that want to come and see the house. So she has it planned that all these people are gonna come Sunday. Someone wanted to bring people by tomorrow. First of all, I'm busy. Okay, I got brain training at 1 o'clock. Not that that mattered, but like my mom has been just talking to like people, but then this person that's like, she's actually like an agent, and she wanted people to come, and my mom's like, not till the weekend, and the woman's like, well, why? Like, why do we have to wait? And the truth is, I'm still putting my room back together. The basement still, we need to like organize it a little bit. There's boxes and things everywhere, and the woman was like, no, like she didn't care, and like thinking her clients are not gonna care, but like my mom cares. And I just kind of like the idea of like Sunday, because that's like a typical open house day, and just to have it organized and have everyone come on one day, so I can like go hang out at my neighbors or like do whatever, so I'm not like here and I'm not interrupting and I'm not like getting too upset. It is the weirdest thing. Like, she's telling me information about people and like their situations, and like, oh well, like this one can just move in, and this one like doesn't need to sell a house, and this one has to sell a house, and this one like blah 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 blah, and an agent, no agent, and do we do this, and if we do it with an agent, then like they might bring more people in, and then we get like a bidding war, and then like, or if we do it ourselves, like how do we know like what to do? Like, she's like throwing like rapid fire all this stuff at me, and then I totally had forgotten that there was a chance we'd be going to Dallas, Texas. But she's like, no, we can't do that unless it's just not, you know, good timing, because we're trying to sell this house and we really have to move it and unload it. And since we're trying to do that ourselves for the most part, I mean, at some point a realtor will come in at the very end to like do whatever they do, so no mistakes are made, and like all the proper paperwork and things, like, so all ducks are in a row and there's no trouble on either end, and all this stuff. And then she was saying, but if we did have this listed with an agent like from the start, that we could then go and all this stuff. And it's just like, and then I keep thinking like, well, what do we do with Squeaky, right? Like, you don't want anyone letting the cat out, and I could easily see someone kind of being in the back, can you even see like down there in that room, and be like, oh, there's a swimming pool, and like someone opens the door to like look out at the backyard and like just forgets to shut the door behind them. So I'll have to talk to my mom, like, what do we do about the cat? But she's like telling me this, and I keep having to like put the phone down, because like I just can't hear it. I just can't. It's like, I don't want to listen. I get in my head, I'm like, shut up. Like, I'm like I think I'll have to tell her later, like, please just don't say anything except like, it's Sunday and there's some people coming, so, you know, like if my mom has to be here at the house, and she'll probably be like, yeah, like go hang out with the neighbors, or like maybe hang out with your dad, or like go to your brother's, whatever, for like a few hours, and like let whatever has to happen. Or if she doesn't have to be here, then it's like, hey, for a few hours, you know, like let's go to the mall, or like let's go out, let's like whatever. But don't give me so much information, because it's making all of this very, very real. And then she's just like, you know, there's just like a lot of little like minute details or whatever that needs to get like figured out, and decisions that like are gonna have to be made. And it's just like, it all hit me like a ton of bricks, and I'm just like, sheesh, like, yes, I want to like move out of this state and go somewhere where I can actually like have a life, and I can actually live and like be happy and have appropriate and services and support systems and like have the freaking life that I've wanted for 10 years, 10 plus years. I feel like I've been a prisoner for so damn long. It's like enough, you know? And I just, we were in Florida, you know, not that long ago. I was sitting on the beach, and this young boy walks by, and maybe he was autistic, maybe he wasn't, but he looked like he had some form of special needs. And I just got like so angry, and I was just like, you know what? I don't want a single person to have to go through what I've been going through for the last 10 plus years. Like, I want to be the last person that has to deal with no services, no supports, nothing, with stupidity, with broken promises, with just like, I could go on and on for days about stuff. And what, you know, it's like when people say like those that have autism or at least on the autism spectrum disorder, whether you have Asperger's or whatever, like that when you graduate high school, you graduate into nothingness. Like that is the freaking truth, and I've been living that for so damn long. It's like, it's unfair, and it's like, I understand people that have little kids, they're probably really preoccupied in like early intervention and doing whatever they have to do for their little ones, and that's great. But listen, when you look down that road, you're not going to be looking at much, and I don't want anyone to have to deal with it. So I'm just like, I was getting like fired up and like passionate, and I don't know how I can help, but I want to help. I just want to help. You know, I just want to make a change and a difference. And, you know, here I am 30, and I'm like, I want to be a helper, a healer, and a game changer. You know, I just want to make the world better for so many people. And I think in order to do that, you know, that includes getting outside of my comfort zone, dealing with a lot of changes, transitions. I don't even want to say goodbyes, because it's not like I'm never going to see anyone that I really care about again, because obviously I will, but it's just so weird. It is so weird. It is like so bizarre. And like as much like I think I might have said this last year, I was like, just drop me off with some of my boxes of my things like in Florida and just leave me there, and don't tell me anything. Like, sell the house, don't sell the house, I don't care what you do, just like leave me in the dark. I don't want to know about it. And that's still how I feel, is like I don't want to know about it, but I'm in it with my mom. Like, we're doing this together, and she's telling me things, and I might honestly just like have a chat with her and be like, listen, let's keep this like on as a need to know basis. And today is Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is Monday. There's people coming on Sunday, so I don't really need to be knowing about it on Monday and thinking about it all week. I mean, it just feels like things are being like really, really accelerated. I mean, this is a busy week as it is. Like I said, I have brain training tomorrow, babysitting Thursday night, then like Friday from like 8 to 2, and then again Saturday night, and then Saturday exhausted, and then Sunday, like people are coming here. You know what might be nice though is my friend, she was gonna have my mom and I over to see her new place, and that hasn't happened yet. So she and her fiance, if they're around this weekend, I might be like, hey, can I pop over and just say hi and see your place for like a few minutes, like just drive around. I don't know. It's very, very, very like weird and bizarre, and it's like as much as I don't want any of this to happen, obviously it has to happen. Pardon me. And you guys, it might snow again this weekend. Like, what on earth? I don't know if you can see down below on the lounge chair there. Probably not. It looks like a smiley face. It looks like, oh my god, like a thing, like a head with like antlers, eyes, and a smile. You probably didn't see that, but my mom bought some flowers, and she's like, good thing I didn't plant those. It's funny, like I'm all on board for the condo selling and like for that going first, because that will alleviate some like stress and pressure and like all these other things in my mom's life. But then again, so is selling this house, so it really doesn't matter what goes first in her mind. But in my mind, I was like, I want this. I don't know. I just have all these mixed feelings and emotions, and it's weird because when I'm in Florida, like, I don't really miss anything. You know, I just miss my cat, and like occasionally, like, it's like, oh, wouldn't it be fun to like hang out with my brother and his family, but in this weekend or whatever. Like, you miss, you know, people. But that's all that I miss. Like, I don't ever, like, get homesick. I'm not ever, like, you know, can we go home now? Like, I miss my house. Like, no, I don't miss it anymore. I was looking at photos that my mom had taken that are on Facebook in, like, a local group. And I'm just looking at all the photos, and I'm just like, yeah, I've really outgrown this place. And when I look at everything, I feel nothing but sadness. And that in itself is really sad. Like, sadness and bad memories. I just want to be happy, and I want to have a life, and I just feel like it's my mom and I, we paid our time, we paid our dues, we did our time, whatever, you know, you wanna call it, and it's our time to like live our best lives and to shine and to be happy and to do what we want to do and to like really make a difference and just have fun. Leaving this house means leaving a lot of baggage behind, and I think it'll be like a huge weight off of our shoulders. But it's so weird because honestly, like I said, if I don't want to stay here much longer, but at the same time, the idea of not living here is a little weird. The idea of someone else, a stranger, like this being their home, and it's no longer like belongs to me, that also, it just, a lot of things feel really weird. But I think it's just gonna be like this huge relief. It's honestly something that I never saw coming. I never thought I'd have an opportunity to live a normal functioning life and to be a happy human being and to really get to know who I am, truly am on the inside, and the world's my oyster. You know, it's just, I just figured we'd be stuck here a lot longer, and I just continue to be so miserable, and I hate it, but it's a good thing, and good times, and good people. At least, you know, we're going somewhere where we do know some really nice people, and it's not like we're starting over in like no man's land. But you know, hey, I was open to that. You know, there was talk for a hot minute of maybe going to North Carolina. I don't know if I ever said that in a video, because I didn't ever want to say that last year unless that was actually what was happening. But I got very kind of excited about the idea of that, and I'm thinking if Florida doesn't pan out like for full year like round living, like I could like, you know, go to North Carolina for a little bit. But no, I mean, down the road, we definitely want to have a place out in St. George, Utah. And yes, I'm like jumping the gun here, but I'm just putting it out there in the universe. So, I'm kind of, have a place in Florida and a place in Utah. So we can get the best of both worlds, like enjoy the best months of one state and then, the best of the other. It was interesting. I saw a photo of a map of a road trip that you could take where every state that you're going to be in, you'll be in 70-degree weather the whole time. It was like crazy. I was like, so, anyways, I'm just looking out this window, looking at my neighbor's house. Like, I mean, we're so close with the neighbors. I don't know if you can see if I'm showing it, that, no. You see the gates open? Like, we actually, have a gate. It's, open door policy. It was funny because on Saturday, so the day before Easter, Lily, the little Maltipoo, she, was coming over and sniffing around on the deck. So I opened the door, and I'm like, hey, Lily. And, I go down to pet her, and, her and Squeaky are, practically nose to nose. So, and then I saw my neighbor. He's like, hi. I'm like, hey. And then he's like, Lily, get over here. So, and here's the thing, too. Stuff could go really, really fast. And, before I know it, I could be in Florida, and it's like, woo. Or things could take a while, a couple of months. And, woo, I can't predict everything. I just feel very overwhelmed right now. It's currently 2:31, so I am going to go eat something and try to finish my room up a little bit. It's not terrible. I did put all my shoes back in my closet, most of all my clothes away. I just have a few more clothes that have to get put away. I'm just gonna throw all my handbags that are on my bed back in my closet the next time I do go down to Florida, which will probably just be for a week or two. Not because we're moving, but I think I'm gonna grab an extra carry-on bag and just shove all my Louis Vuitton handbags in there and belts and all my stuff. Just carry it on the plane because that's the only way that I can guarantee safety, and that when I get to my final destination, I'll know everything is on my person. So, yeah, we're gonna be cleaning a lot this week, organizing. I do want to go out. I don't know if I'm gonna be in the mood to go out tonight, but go out one of these nights before Sunday and get a new doormat. That's something that I want to do. And I need to get to a post office because I have to weigh something and tell someone how much they owe me, and then I'm gonna ship out something that they're buying from me. So, still working on selling things online. And yeah, I have a headache. This is a long video, so thank you guys. If you're still watching, feel free to leave any comments, questions, suggestions down below, along with the notification bell. Hit that, subscribe, all that. Description box, everything. And thank you all so much for being here and for watching. And as always, till next time, keep it quirky.